fellow nerds, and welcome to the next episode of Cosplay Chronicles. Today, we'll be talking about the much-awaited Belladonna from RWBY. I've had so much hype for this costume, and there have been so many people that wanted to see how I did the tights, how I did the costume, and people were just saying, "Oh, I just love your Blake," and I'm like, stop it. Keep going. The first time I made my Belladonna cosplay was actually an old blazer from my Anna Milton cosplay from Supernatural. And here is my old costume. This is my old Belladonna vest that I used. And you can kind of tell that I took this apart from an old long blazer. You can really tell where I just pretty much cut and then glued down with hot glue and normal glue, fabric glue. So it's really, really getting some wear and tear over here, and right here it's really torn. And I had no idea how to make the vest because there isn't really a pattern for, RWBY cosplays. I wish there was, but there isn't. So instead, this is going to serve as my pattern, so it'll be great. So I figured, okay, I think it's time I actually make the darn thing. So now you'll be seeing how I made this piece of work. First off, what I did was I bought a big black sheet from Kmart. You can get it anywhere else, but a big black sheet, usually like twin sheet, is usually going to give you a lot of fabric, so you wouldn't have to spend like $12 or $15 at the Joann's or whatever just getting a whole bunch of fabric, whereas you can spend a lot less, so you'll have a lot more fabric, so less is more. Works out perfectly. After that, I took it apart and I laid it out and I pinned it in place so I can kind of see where to cut, and I left an extra room so I could make like the triangle points of the blazer and the triangle points in the back of like the tailcoat.
They see you as small and helpless. They see you as just a child.
Having the costume already done beforehand when I made my little makeshift Blake, and I could just use that as my pattern. And instead of having to just go with, oh, I think that's a triangle, or try to figure it out myself and then probably end up spending a lot of like wasted money and time trying to do it myself, and then trying to scourge Janet for patterns and stuff, because I'm not really the best type of seamstress out there. I'm a dress person and not really like a coat person, so this was really like this was a really tough ordeal for me to make. I had to take it inside out, and then I pinned it together, and then I finally sewed it in place. But I left an extra room so I could kind of see where it was going to go in, because everyone has different body types. Because I have some extra loving, and because I'm a little bigger in my torso, I had to leave extra room, and so every time I put it on, it was like, okay, take it off, sew it down, take it off, sew it down, until it kind of got me to where it was like snug but not too tight, so it's like right in the middle, so I won't be suffocating, but it won't feel like a tent when I put it on. That was kind of the annoying thing, was having to make multiple like lines of sewing tracks, and then again, it's like I want it to look good. Part of me was just like, I could take the hot glue gun and be done with it right now, but no, I wanted to be professional. I put a piece of Velcro on the part to secure the coat so I can take it on, take it off, and no buttons or anything, just very simple, because, Velcro is a good thing. For the tips of the tailcoat, it was very simple. All I really did was I made the shapes like this, so that way when I went to go and do the triangles, I could just tuck it in, and then I can hot glue it. I thought about sewing it, but it would just have those like thread marks, and I didn't really look good, so I figured, hot glue would be and of course there was enough left from the sheet, so I could do my arm sleeve, which didn't take me very long. I just kind of had to tuck it in and then measure for my arm and just sort of see where I wanted to have it and just make a simple line. Very simple. Didn't take me but like 5 minutes to do. And this part right here on my arm is actually kind of a funny thing. I had this ribbon for years, and I didn't really know what to do with it, and then finally when it came back time for my Blake Belladonna cosplay, I'm like, oh, I can use this thing now. So it's just a very large ribbon, and I put pieces of Velcro on the tips of it so I can loop it around my arm, and I can do whatever I need to make this work. I thought about getting like a large like glove sleeve and then just making like cuts and holes, but like no, then it wouldn't really look ribbony and it would kind of look a little tattered and scattered, and I didn't really want that. It just looks more like what Blake wears on her arm. It's funny how like my Blake bow has gotten like the most talked about thing when I went to go vendor a couple times. People are like, oh, I love your bow. I make big bows for my Etsy. So when it came time to doing my Blake bow, it was like a walk in the park. How I made it go on my head was I put it on a headband, and there's a little part right here as I left enough room when I sewed the fake knot to it, and I just wore my headband in there and I can put it on my head and I'm cute. The scarf was pretty easy. Before I just used a plain regular scarf, I just tied in the back and just did that, but I decided to go the long way and just actually make like her little scarf that she wears. What I did was I took a big piece of fabric and I folded it in. And then afterwards I hot glued that in place, and I took some pieces of Velcro and I attached that to the very ends of it so I could secure it in the back, and so it's nice and comfy. And the tights were another thing that I gotten so many compliments on, and so many people asking, how did you do your tights? Because I debated for a long time about if I wanted to, because I thought it would look, a little risky, because, pantyhose is, delicate, especially when you have like the gradient tights that can get very expensive. Luckily, I got these off Amazon for about $10. What I really did for this, and I can show you as an example, another pair of pantyhose that I have is my backup Blake pair. As I took a lid from a container, as long as it can stretch the leg out without breaking the pantyhose, and I tucked that in and I kind of measured from like my leg of where I wanted it. And before I did that, I measured my leg, so I kind of had to see where I wanted the emblem to go. I measured from the top of the waistline of the pantyhose to where I wanted to go, and I could kind of see, alright, this is where I want it, like right in the middle, from where the waistline is to the part of the thigh and to where it has to meet. And I used acrylic paint because that works better and it really makes the transition a lot brighter. That's why I like acrylic paint much better than regular fabric paint. And I will have it as a separate tutorial so people can see it for themselves, because I've had so many people ask about it and I figured I'd help out in the long run by having it as a separate video. What I did for the shirt was very simple. I got a plain long sleeve turtleneck shirt from Boys and Girls Club. You can get it at any thrift store, and I cut the sleeves off. And for the shorts, I just got a regular plain white pair of shorts from Goodwill. It was very simple. This was a very inexpensive cosplay. The wig was $16 on eBay because it's just a regular black wig that can fit any head. It's not really made for cosplay or anything, so that was pretty simple. I lost my mind. My mind thinking, ah, God, this is not my night. This is what I get for working on this stupid thing at almost 11 o'clock at night. Oh, I'm gonna need more coffee. Oh my God. Oh, schnitzels. Oh, burning the burn. Oh, ouch. Holy crap. Ow. Oh no, get off there. Get off. No, you don't belong there. You do glue globbity. Hey, alright, look at that. Go to bed. No. Not on the countertop. I would like to live. I do not want to come home and die. I want Mom to come home and be like, what happened to Katie? Hey. Let's do this. Pedal to the metal. Yep. Oh no, get off. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe this time we won't do the Braveheart reenactment, the sewing version that I was going for, because no, that did not go as planned. I just came back to find this all over my costume. You can't see yet, but look very closely. There's kitty cat hair all over my costume. I wonder who could have done that. I mean, of anyone I can think of that could put cat hair on my costume. I just don't know who it'd be. The investigation begins. Done! Shit. Oh, I hope I didn't fuck up. I hope I didn't fuck up. Oh no! Frick, let me go. Oh, 'cause my foot's on it. My dumber butter. Work, you piece of dodo. Please. Beg of you, I want to sleep. Ow! I wouldn't did it. Don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me. Ow, ow, too late. Okay. Now is the time to tell you some stuff. Now you've stuck around for the long run. Now I gotta loop you in for some of the things I gotta tell you. I went to FantasyCon. I sold my stuff there, got my business out there. It was great. The video should be up in a couple of days. I have some new stuff on my Etsy. I have these new things called Poke Charms because of all the hype of Pokemon Go. And I was bored, and I had Pokemon cards, and I had pendants, so worked out. Thank you so much for watching this very long video. I really appreciate it. Definitely spread the word since we hit 500 subscribers, guys. Oh, thank you so much. And hopefully I will have some new Cosplay Chronicles out. I'm looking towards Anastasia and Shiro being the next ones. You guys stay awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! But yeah, that is everything. Uh-oh, I got a phone call.
Hello.
This might be my last video. Oh well, might as well go out on a good note. What time do I have left? I bet I don't have any time. I bet I'm running out of time. I have 14 minutes. Shit, this is gonna be such a great thing to edit later on. Video. Okay? I'm recording, I'm live, okay? Alright, just to let you know. My Dorsha, that's what's going on. It's the YouTube magic. My magic, I mean absolutely nothing except hours of Netflix and editing and procrastination and caffeine and more procrastination and more caffeine and Smarties. That's usually how it happens, guys. That's the magic.